Hey everybody, in this video we're going to talk about finding the foci of a hyperbola given its equation in general form. Now in order to find the foci of a hyperbola, we need to know an equation or two. Okay, now foci, when we find foci, it's going to be important to find a c value. Our c value for hyperbolas can be found with the equation c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Now if you remember on the ellipses, it is a squared minus b squared. Okay, but in order to find a and b, I need to get this into standard form. So again, how do I do that? We take each of our x terms and we kind of put them together and we complete the square on this. And then we also take our y terms and put those together. And we complete the square on this. And I'm going to go ahead and add 53 to both sides so I get this here. Alright. Now, I am going to factor out a negative 9 because I want my x squared term to be a 1x squared. When I factor out a negative 9, from 54, I get negative 6x. And then I'm going to leave a little gap here. I want to do the same thing to this 4y squared. I want to factor out a 4, so I get a 1y squared. Then I'll get 1y squared plus 8y. And then I have to ask, what do I need to add right here in order to complete this square? Well, that's negative b over 2a squared, which ends up being 9 here. Again, I go through this more in depth with previous videos, but for the purposes of this video, we're going to go ahead and do that quickly. But I'm not just adding 9. What am I actually adding to that left-hand side? Well, I have to put that right-hand side in there, but I'm adding 9 times negative 9. Right, because this negative 9 is being multiplied by every single term. So to the left-hand side, I'm actually adding a negative 81. So I need to add a negative 81 to this right-hand side as well. Now, for this portion, I take negative b divided by 2a and square that, and I get that I need to add 16. But that's only inside of the parentheses. I'm really adding 16 times this 4 here, which is 64. So to both sides I need to add 64. So for this portion I get negative 9 times x minus 3 squared plus 4 times y plus 4 squared. And then all of this, when I add it together, that equals 36. Now, to get a 1 on the right hand side, I need to divide by 36. And I end up getting x minus 3 squared, negative x minus 3 squared, over 4, plus y plus 4 squared, over 9, equals 1. Now with the standard form of a hyperbola, we want to have our positive one come first. Y plus 4 squared over 9 minus x minus 3 squared over 4. That's kind of just like a conventional thing. Okay, if we recognize that this negative is attached to the x term, then that's okay. And we can just use that. But this equation right here is going to tell us that our center is at HK, which is at 3 and negative 4, right? Because our k is always attached to the y and our h is always attached to the x. It also tells us that a equals 3 because a is always the a squared is always the number under the positive fraction. And it also tells us that b equals 2. So we can use this equation that I wrote up here at the beginning to say, well, c squared is going to be equal 2a squared, which is 9, plus b squared, which is 4. So c squared is going to be equal to 13, which means c equals the square root of 13. Now, because our a squared is over the y term, that means we're going to open up and down like this. That's the direction our hyperbola is going to be, which means we need to add the c value to our y coordinate, because we're moving in an up and down fashion to get to our 2 foci from our center. So we're going to take 3 and then -4 plus or minus c, which is the square root of 13. So our foci end up at 3 and -4 plus square root 13, or plus c, and then 3 and -4 minus the square root of 13. Now, very similarly, if we had ended up with an equation that faced left and right, we would do the same exact work, okay, making sure we identify a and b correctly, and then we would add and subtract c to our x value, because we would now be moving in a left to right fashion. So that is finding the foci of a hyperbola given its equation in general form.